Boom, dun, 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 boom, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but that shit don't play right. It made me put away my pride.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 8 of the Unscripted podcast. I am Zachary Lowe. Over to my right, with the beautiful falsetto, is Dylan Munch. Over to my left, the man, the myth, the legend,
What's up?
Miles Coffee. And we have a special guest tonight, all the way from Illinois, all the way from the snow, all the way from the prairie. What else? Dawson Anderson.
What else is out there?
Glad to be here.
What's up?
Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Everybody, welcome to episode 8. It is 7:30 p.m. on 11/11. Make a wish to all you people out there.
We need a wish. 2020 as well. Don't forget that. It's 2020.
And 2020 comes with, what was it? The election. What was this? Last week? Was it last
there's
week?
an election going on?
I don't. Was it this
Dude,
week
what?
or last week or?
I've
Are
been
they
living
done?
under my rocks. What?
Are they done counting those rocks? Or are they?
No.
Well, I
Wait,
saw.
can I still vote?
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, I can.
You can't.
Oh, okay,
They'll just stamp it for you and make it look like you mailed it before.
But I do want to extend a congratulations to the man to my left. If you can read his shirt from the camera, I don't know if you can.
Get it out here.
Miles Coffee for President 2020. CNN has just projected he has won.
Yeah.
So
I just won
Wow.
every
Breaking
single
news.
vital, crucial swing state.
I was going to
Just
say
today.
they said you needed Arizona, Ohio, Pennsylvania, or whoever.
Yeah, I needed like
in
13
Michigan.
of them.
And
And yeah, I won. I overtook Biden and won. And you want to know how I did it?
in all 13. Yeah, I saw that. That was please tell
It
us.
was crazy. You know what you do?
I would love.
Yeah, what do you do? What is the
Yeah,
formula
tell
to
us.
win?
You back up an 18-wheeler full of votes for yourself,
Okay.
right into the voting center.
Yeah.
Give someone a couple bucks or a little gift.
A little.
Gift.
Oh.
I like this.
Okay.
a lot
And
already.
then all of a sudden in the morning, I mean, throw a couple glitches out there too in the
Oh,
system that
nice.
swing the
Yeah, get your hacker on the crew.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly. And then you just coast right in,
That's
no
so-
problem.
That's
Hey,
so interesting.
and on those ballots, do you even fill out the other stuff, or do you just write President Joe or President Miles Coffee?
You can just write
And do
Miles
you-
Coffee anywhere, and
and
they'll
then,
take
yeah,
care of it
the,
there.
the rest of that stuff,
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
fill it out, right?
Like, dude, my great grandpa,
oh, really?
he died in like the '60s. He voted for me, and it obviously
Oh,
helped.
wow! Shout out, great grandpa.
I was just gonna
Coffee.
say my great grandma, like, I don't know, she like came to me on a Ouija board and she was like, I voted for Miles Coffee for president, and I was like, fuck yes.
Smart woman.
Like, I don't know how you got the ballot in me,
Great
Mom,
woman.
but that was beautiful. Awesome.
No, never met her, but I love the support.
Oh, she saw the T-shirt like 2 years ago.
Oh, great! I got it like a month ago, but
Like
I love
2
it.
years ago. No, it was weird that you needed every single swing state to, and you were down like what, 300 million votes in each state?
300 million? No, like I don't know,
400 million?
something like that probably.
There it is.
I was at 1%, and then all of a sudden I was like 52%. So,
That's
Nice.
Dedication.
Slim margins, but hey, that's
Yeah.
a dub.
but hey, on a real note though,
yes.
I'm gonna absolutely lose my shit laughing if any of this Trump shit actually comes to light, because the left is just going fucking nuts right now. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, just accept it, But the last 4 years, what have they done?
Not
Pitched
accepted.
him
Russian collusion.
Whoa, what if Russia had something to do with this one too?
Dude,
What if Russia has something
when
to do
in
with
doubt,
everything?
when in doubt, blame Russia.
What if
We've proven that that's the thing to do.
I just really appreciate that we're hearing from the same people all 4 years ago, all the way up until like a couple months ago, that election fraud totally happened.
Yeah,
and
like
that's
it was
the
no doubt in
only
their mind.
answer to how Trump could have won. And now we're looking at, Biden won, which if he did win and he actually won fairly, then I just want to know that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what the outcome
I-
is, but
I
just
really
give us
don't.
the honest outcome.
Yeah. And so, and now we're seeing articles like, election fraud is very, very much not possible, and it's very
Yeah.
minimal, and it's like they're playing it down. It's like, why are you playing it down now when 4 years ago There was none of that. It was literally every single article you saw. It was the election was stolen by Russia,
Literally.
and Trump was working with them.
Literally. And I mean, I don't want to get anyone thinking that this is like a hardcore right wing fucking
It's not.
podcast.
It's freaking not. Whoever
we
the
are just
president
giving
is, we're all gonna wake up the next day and
Yeah.
fucking live our lives.
Exactly. It's really not going to affect us. And
No.
I mean, that's the thing. Everyone wants to go crazy about federal elections, but I mean, the really ones that fucking matter are the local elections.
Yeah.
So vote in those.
100%. Yeah.
Whatever you do, your state, you already know how your state's going to vote. So it's not really,
Yeah.
unless you're in fucking Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, or Nevada, or Arizona.
I just don't
But-
understand why we only count like 700,000 votes in some states, all the way up until like 4 a.m, and then all of a sudden 400,000 votes come in. Like
yeah.
almost 50% of the votes that you counted all fucking night, and then 4 a.m. shows up, and it's like boom, here's 300,000 more.
Well, and the thing like that's crazy to me is if you watch like the Michigan counter, it was like it changed like 150,000 or 200,000 votes or something like that, and every single vote went to Biden.
Yeah, that can't
That's
be
like
explained.
statistically impossible,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or almost statistically
Yeah.
impossible. But I don't know. Maybe it's just they threw those ones, and then the next one they threw all the Trump ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
There's
maybe
no
it came
way.
in
There's
there's
waves
just a
or-
lot of
Unless you
fishy
already
shit.
know what they voted for, there's literally no way. I'm sorry. You could go to the most blue county or the most red county, and you'll find one liberal there,
Yeah,
or
literally.
one conservative there. You'll find there is discrepancies in every place of America, and I
Yeah.
think that's good. You should have dissenting thought between citizens, but at the same time, we shouldn't hate each other over where we believe. But the fact that we're just saying, oh, that was a Biden county or that was a Trump county, and so here's 300,000 and zero for the other. That's not true. It's just not true.
It's,
Literally.
the thing that's getting me is like I remember the last election. I remember the 20. I don't remember the 2012 election. I didn't really care, but I remember when I watched 2008 when Obama won. Like, we knew the president that night.
Yeah.
Like,
literally.
is this really filled with that much gray area to where it takes 2 weeks to know? Like, that's the thing that's getting me. Like, why don't we just?
Yeah, like
No.
who were we blaming? Is it U.S. Postal Service? Did they just their trucks just not come in until 5 a.m. with the ballots that we're all waiting on? Like, where is the blame to where we couldn't get the vote count until 3 days after?
It's
because
weird.
it's
yeah.
all fucking mail-in. That's all they're gonna. And like, if someone were to frame an election, tell me that this isn't the absolute perfect fucking circumstances to swing one in one way or the other. If you have literally probably 50% of the country, if not more, voting through mail.
So like,
How easy is it to manipulate that shit? Whether you throw some votes out or add some votes in.
I've seen so many videos of people who were helping out at the ballot places ripping up ballots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen that in Georgia. There was a guy that literally looked at a ballot. Don't know who he was looking at, but he sure flipped it off, crumpled it up, and threw it in the trash. And he's literally at the machine rolling
Rolling the votes in.
the votes in.
Yeah.
And it's like, first off, you should be literally, that's basically like treason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's like
That's-
felony, right?
literally. It's got to be. I
And
mean,
guarantee
even
you that
tampering
guy's
with
at
mail.
home just chilling.
Yeah, even tampering with mail as like a UPS driver, it's a fucking felony.
Yeah.
So like, if you're fucking with votes, it's definitely.
Yeah, that's probably the most criminal thing you could do. If you're going to sign up to go be a vote counter,
And then
you
just straight
should
up
have the
fuck with the
utmost
numbers.
respect
Well, the
for the vote.
the other
Like,
thing that's weird to me is a lot of these states won't let both parties, or both campaigns, like people monitor the fucking vote.
yeah,
counting.
they're boarding up. I don't know
And,
what,
like, they're
what
both-
that video
they're legally
is
entitled
from,
to
but
it.
I've seen them boarding up.
Yeah, the
Bo-
windows.
yeah, they're
so
boarding
that
up
you
the
can't even
windows.
see in.
Like what?
Why would you need to do that if
And-
you're not doing anything wrong, bro?
And and did you have to do this any of the other elections?
Exactly. Why is this one
Did
so
you board them
special?
up last election?
That's my thing. It's like, is this, if all this stuff is happening to where we don't know the winner this year, how do we know, like, is it really the mail-ins? Like, how do we know the winner so decisively in the last 20 years? Like, why is it really the mail-ins? Is that the only
And if it
reason?
is
I
the
feel like it's
mail-ins,
gotta
then
be.
why wouldn't you open it up though? But really, if you have the proof, why wouldn't you just open it up and say, "Look at all the votes"?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like really interested to see how these recounts go, because Michigan, or what is it? Not
Wisconsin.
Michigan. Wisconsin's going to a recount. Nevada's probably going to go to a recount.
It's just wild.
And like, I don't know if you
Any
guys,
state that has it where you're allowed to do a recount, you're going to do a recount.
well, it's got to
basically.
be within 1%, and those two
Okay.
are within 1%. But I mean, even if they both flip to Trump, I don't think he wins.
No, he doesn't.
But
No.
if that's the thing, if he shows that there's enough question in those states that like this shit was going on, imagine how big the fucking like the legal challenges that this is going to have.
Yeah.
If they can prove it in 2 states that there was fraud, then Trump's immediately going to go, why wouldn't there was fucking fraud in all the other states too? I don't
Yeah.
care what you're saying, even if I want them, check it.
And now it's just going to create all this crazy chaos.
And it's going to go to the courts
This
like
is-
he wants it. It's fucking, this could be the craziest fucking election of all time.
This is hella funny to think about because I know you guys didn't watch Game of Thrones, but this is like the exact premise of the whole show is like these 5 different people have a claim to the ruler of everything. And like if it turns into something like that, it could be like they both have a claim to the Oval Office. So like what the fuck happens if they both have they think
Like
a
one,
legit
they,
claim?
yeah, they think
in their own
one
head.
side thinks they're in, and
Yeah.
one side thinks they're in. Ugh,
So
my
like
God.
it's a power struggle then, and at that point,
And
who
it's
the
gonna
fuck
go.
knows?
It's going to go to the Supreme Court, and then if they like prove dead out that Trump deserves to win it because of a fraud or whatever, I guarantee the left starts complaining. The
we'll
Supreme.
see.
He put Kavanaugh.
even-
He
Yeah,
put Comey
Amy-
Bear in
Amy.
there. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I mean, even with a more Republican Supreme Court, honestly, I don't think they could
no.
outright prove it. Like, I think
No.
Biden is
No.
probably president.
He
no matter
100%.
what
he
we
probably
do.
is too. Yeah.
100%.
Which is, once again, I'm not losing any sleep over Biden
No.
being president. It's not like I freaking can't stand it. It's just whoever the president is the president, and I hope they don't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean,
honestly.
if the Republicans are really that scared, you still got the fucking Senate. So anything that Biden tries
Yeah,
to do,
we have
McConnell's going to be
Checks
like,
and
yeah,
balances.
we have plenty of checks
Nope.
and balances. We have the
Nope.
Supreme Court and the
Senate, the
and
House,
the
and the
Senate,
Senate.
House.
And
House.
you know, I'm a conservative. Like, that's just where it lands. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, we should go do these crazy things or
Yeah.
start
That's the thing. The
start a
parties,
coup
they're-
because
yeah,
of the election. That's just stupid.
the parties are straight up trying to like out radicalize each other at this
So
point.
Yeah.
stupid.
Like they're
It's
trying
so
to go with the
stupid.
most progressive thoughts in their own way. Like
Yeah.
the left is trying to go super progressive on social shit. The right's trying to go super radical on almost anything else. Like
Yeah, it's like they're
It's
trying
crazy.
to create hate
yeah,
between and the right is definitely more on where they're kind of blatant with it. They like Fox News will be like fuck you to the other side, and the left will be like, oh, but we just care about everybody, and but they're playing the same game too. It's
Yeah,
politics.
100%. It's
This is
exactly,
what, they're
it's
all
politics.
playing hardball. So wherever you land on is where you land on. But at the end of the day, we need to just realize we just want honesty, truth, and we don't want people to hate each other over what they believe.
exactly. Like if people would just, if it went back, I think, I don't know which one of you I had the conversation with. It was like back in the day, like our parents and shit and grandparents, like the shit you never talked about was politics or religion. Like no matter what
Yeah.
the setting was,
That's
you
the
never talked
grounds
about
you
it.
don't step.
And now literally everybody wants to talk about it. And it's like, dude, okay, politics, whatever, but when it comes down to it, how much does the politics you see in the news affect your daily fucking life? I don't care what fucking walk of life
Very
you
low
are.
percent. Very low percent.
There's nothing that the government that's going on in the news right now directly affects your life.
And lots of people that are talking about it, it doesn't affect them at all either.
No.
And so they just put their own
Virtue
spin on it.
signaling.
Right and left. It's always they're putting a spin on it. Like for Fox News, you'll see like, oh, like black guy robbed and raped or did this, and they'll be like, oh, this is such a travesty, and the left won't say his thing about it.
Yeah.
And then the left will be like, oh, white guy robbed and raped and did this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh my god, it's like, okay, there's shitty people out there
Yeah, straight
of
up.
all kinds.
If you want to look at the variables, no matter what society you live in, how many laws you have, how many whatever you want to fucking do, people are going to be shitty, straight up. Like, no matter what you do. If you're in an Orwell society, fucking whatever the fuck that book is, what is it?
1984.
1984. If you're in that society, there's still people that are going to fucking do shit that the
Yeah.
government doesn't agree with or you agree
100%.
with or whatever. Like, just leave everyone the fuck alone to do whatever the fuck they want to do, bro.
yeah,
Like, why am I trying to govern what you want to do, what you want to do, what you want to do, what anyone wants to do? Why don't everyone just leave each other the fuck alone and get along?
100%.
diving deeper.
That's my libertarian fucking.
We had to
2
start
cents
out
for
with
the
politics. It's been wild, guys. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody else.
We've tried to
feels like
stay
it,
away, but
it's wild. We gotta address it at some point, and I don't even want to put my own spin on it. Like I'm just straight up saying, look, this is crazy, and we all just need to calm down. And let's get away from extreme right versus extreme left. Like, can we all just try to come back to the middle? That used to be how you win the presidency.
Exactly.
It's just
Who
come
was
back
more
to
in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah. Who actually convinced you that they were actually going to be just a little more normal?
Yeah, basically.
That used to be how you win. But now, and that's where I'm starting to not like Trump. I'm actually happy to see Trump gone from the right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because as a conservative person, I genuinely would vote that. You would need a more, just someone that's
A unifier.
a unifier.
If there's
100%.
one thing I hope both parties learn from this fucking presidency election is to run better fucking candidates.
Yeah.
If you run if the left runs, and
I
here's
don't
my
need
other
these
fucking
clickbait candidates.
yeah, exactly. I don't need clickbait candidates, and I don't need someone that's over fucking 80 years old or 75 years old in the fucking.
Yes, I would have
like-
voted. I would have voted left this year if, left on almost everything. If they brought better candidates and
Yeah,
just
dude. If they would have,
like Andrew Yang. I love Andrew Yang.
Yang was
I don't
cool.
care that
Tulsi was cool.
Yeah,
Tulsi
I
was
don't
awesome.
care that
I
he's
would've voted-
considered progressive.
I would have voted Tulsi for sure.
I love
Tulsi is
Tulsi.
like, there's just like I guess I would say I'm independent because really I would flip either way if I honestly thought. Yeah,
would
I don't
help.
even want to label
Yeah.
myself as conservative because it really I don't agree with a lot of conservative shit.
Yeah.
I'll watch Fox News sometimes and just be like, "What the fuck? What? Why are we even talking about this?" You know? And so it's craziness.
I don't know. There's fucking crazy shit. Left, right, middle. There's crazy people all the time. But
Yeah.
one thing I did kind of want to. I don't know if you guys saw or not. Did you see Stephen
Oh,
Colbert?
Denver Nuggets just took an L.
Smell ya.
Lakers just beat them later.
Smell ya. Did you guys see Stephen Colbert's little? I don't know if it was a monologue or whatever
Oh,
of him.
I don't watch those late
my
night.
God.
Colbert?
I
No,
just-
what?
I don't
did he
either.
say?
I just saw Ben Shapiro shared it on Facebook, and it was literally it's a clip of Stephen Colbert doing his little monologue or something, and he is straight up crying because Trump won't let the presidency just be decided that Biden won. He's like, I never thought we'd see like a time in our nation where this. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We're getting to the point where they're crying on live TV because.
Yeah.
And
Trump's
someone
asking
like Colbert,
questions.
I don't know if he's like in on it or if he's just if he's just literally brainwashed.
I think it's a combination of both. It's
No,
gotta be.
like 100%. I don't know like if he honestly truly believes that to the point where like he's crying on live television when also guys, Stephen Colbert, this is a comedy show. This is a late night funny show and he's sitting here fucking crying about the election.
Well,
so
it's like, dude.
put that into the context.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing that and your job is to be funny and to entertain people, I think you're literally brainwashed.
Oh, 100%. You're trying to make people laugh and shit, and then you're coming in and crying and giving your political view as if your political view means fucking jack shit to me.
Yeah,
I
like,
want
Like,
to laugh.
that's the
really
I'm
thing,
wanna
not
laugh.
here to pull my heartstrings.
Exactly.
Even if
Or
I
talk
was for
politics.
you, even if I was totally lefty, I would be watching Stephen Colbert and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm here to like Jimmy Fallon at least tries to be funny.
Yeah, he's got his moments, but even him,
I like
he's
Jimmy, honestly.
I do too.
like him.
I love Jimmy Fallon, but even he has his moments where he goes and just like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is such a tough time." Da, 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 da. It's like, dude,
Are you
fucking
really
shut up
hurting
and
from
make
your
jokes.
freaking billionaire mansion?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. How tough is life in Upper Manhattan, bro?
Yeah. How hard can it be? Oh, I can't go out to my 5-star restaurant as much anymore.
I have to get a
I have,
DoorDash.
yeah,
to me.
I have to get it
Fuck.
delivered to me. Oh my god.
Like, dude, quit it. Shut up. All these people, oh, we need to lock down. Yeah, when you're living in a 15,000 square foot house in fucking Beverly Hills, it's not that hard to be fucking locked down for a couple months, bro.
It's
Like,
really
what?
not.
And they're, we
Like
need to do this. We need to enact this law or this law or this. Okay,
There was like a pop
you want more
stars-
taxes? Then go ahead, donate your fucking money. Donate it straight to the government and
I-
tell them they do it better.
I remember Sam Smith like did like an Instagram live or some shit where he's He's bawling over COVID. I've just had been locked away. I'm blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, you're a celebrity. You can't even go outside if you want.
Yeah, exactly.
you-
You're already living. You're already on lockdown,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you're on lockdown because if you take a step outside, you have 15 million people freaking going
at your
up
door
to you.
trying to take pictures of you and get fucking, I don't know, probably try and kill you too at some point.
Yeah, so it's like,
Yeah.
and even that, okay, yeah, you can't go inside or you can't go outside, but yeah, you have everything available to you. You can go freaking
literally
build
your
a home
fingertips.
gym if you want.
Yeah, and if you want to go fly somewhere, you can just hop on a private jet that nobody's on except for yourself and go, oh, I guess I'll go here and then quarantine in a fucking 5-star hotel where you're at the top
Yeah.
fucking floor with nobody there.
Yeah, like LeBron, going back to like the bubble, everyone was like, oh, because of COVID, like we can't train as well.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. If you're like LeBron, you sure can. You already have the mansion with the built-in gym, with
exactly.
the bowling
A
alley,
basketball
with the
court.
movie theater.
Yeah.
You were training the whole time, and it's like you never even had any issues. You already have, you got the full court.
He's got everything that he needs to train in his house, and a lot of the guys do have that, whether it's
Yeah.
a big setup or whether it's a small setup.
And if you're in the
almost all
NBA
of
and
them
you
do.
don't have that setup,
What are you doing?
doing?
What the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing,
You're
bro?
being stupid with your money. You need to call your accountant, call your agent, and freaking get that shit set up.
Sign a fucking deal with Bowflex, dude. Who gives a fuck? Like, get some fucking weights in your house or something.
Yeah, 100%. Because I heard a lot of that, like, oh, like some of these players like don't have the opportunity to train as much. What, bro? If you make freaking 500 to $1 million to $3 million a year, you can get some stuff to train.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
let me push back on you a bit, because what if you're on the Knicks and you live in New York? You probably don't, and you're like the 8th player on the Knicks. You don't have a big house in the
But you
countryside.
You don't
you
go
probably,
to a private gym?
Well, I'm saying is if like say you have like a loft or like something like that.
Yeah.
You don't have the ability to have a basketball court or have weights or anything. So maybe the
Yeah.
place you do work out, like some guys work at there's a guy who works out like Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum. He's working on Mo Bamba too, and then like a high school gym in LA.
Okay.
Like that's where these guys would meet up and work out with their trainer, all of them together playing one-on-one, doing their thing. So they can't really do that in the beginning part of COVID.
Yeah.
So that's my pushback to you is kind of
You
like,
can't train the same way.
especially because if you're not the guy with the $10 million contract, say, like I said, like the 9th or 10th guy on, say, the Kings, and you live in an apartment or like maybe you don't have that mansion, you're just kind of making it contract to contract, saving up your money for when you retire, that kind of thing. Those guys maybe did have like a month little lull of like, whoa, I don't know what the fuck to do. What's open? I don't know. 2 weeks goes by of sitting on your ass, and then there you go. So I think that's
Fair.
kind of where those guys would. Because, I mean, like, Giannis was like, oh, I haven't shot a basketball in 3 months. Okay, dude, you literally
That's
have a 40,
his own damn
you
fault.
literally have a
Yeah.
40
Chris Middleton said that shit too, and
you
that
have a
made
$40
me pissed
million
off.
contract per year. Just that with those guys, I definitely agree with you. But some
yeah.
guys, it is tough. It is tough to go find a way to work out when that stuff's happening.
And you know who all succeeded in the bubble? All those 10th and 12th guys.
They
all
did.
those
They
Tyler
did.
Heroes
Yep.
of the world.
Because
So
they like the mentality of it too is like you don't have the 50,000 people staring at you. It's
Yeah.
just me, you on a pickup court. Like it's those videos of is it Lifetime Fitness with all those
Yeah,
videos of the
yeah,
NBA
yeah.
players where they're just getting buckets, and then it's
Yeah.
like, wow, do all these players are like a 99 in pickup basketball? Like that's kind of what the bubble was.
Ain't got no pressure.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no crowd.
I
chanting
think
in your
that's
ear.
really what my point is like if you're a big player and you're given those stupid COVID excuses, I'm sorry. Like Giannis, Chris Middleton was another one where he said he didn't pick up a ball in like months. It's like you're a professional basketball player.
Yeah, figure it out, dude. How
You-
do you not have a fucking... If you're...
And
like
he
you
makes
said,
the max.
Yeah, if
so
you're
there's
making a
no
max contract...
excuses. Like, and if you don't have a court, fucking buy a court and build one.
Yeah.
Because you got 6 months to do
And
it.
you
'cause
probably
the
got a
season's
driveway.
over.
If you got a driveway, spend $100 and go buy one at the
Did a
fucking
horse
Big Five.
competition
Yeah.
over COVID with people outside shooting. What the hell?
What would you say?
They did the horse competition on ESPN.
Yeah, they
Did
did.
they?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they did,
Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
don't
Yeah,
remember
John
that.
Morant won, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, John
Mike
Morant won.
Conley was against some. I don't even remember who it was.
Or,
It was
oh
somebody
no,
in
you're
the
right. Mike
WNBA
Conley
or
won.
something.
No, I got it mixed up. Conley
yeah,
won.
I think Conley ended up winning.
Because Conley won because it was kind of rigged because he
A
was
little bit.
doing. Yeah, first of all,
Was
he
was he
had.
dunking? Was he dunking against the WNBA
yeah,
player?
yeah.
Well, he was doing what he was doing is offhand, shit. So he's really good with his right hand.
He's literally
Yeah.
ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, I'm a lefty. Let me shoot this right hand shot. So then you got to shoot your shot left-handed.
Oh, that's crap. Because he literally
literally
is
went
right.
off
He
that.
literally is right-handed.
There
but
was
he
like
only
a-
plays basketball left-handed.
I don't know what. I can't remember it well. Maybe you do. He was up against like a WNBA
Yeah,
star
I
in the
don't-
final.
Della Don, Brown Stewart,
No.
Sue Bird, Ajiah Wilson.
No,
I know my WNBA baby.
I know you.
Brittany
I just
Griner?
know
I
it,
know
it
you
was
might
up
not.
against a WNBA star, and yeah, he basically made her do a freaking right or left-handed bullshit, and
yeah,
boom.
It was just stupid.
So he
And
cheesed
he-
it.
yeah.
He cheesed it. Oh, what a dick.
And she was like on like an outside court, like with wind
Yeah.
and shit, and then he's in like
Hey.
an inside perfect
Oh.
Yeah,
setting.
yeah.
Hey,
He was at
hey.
his own gym.
Men and women are
It
equal.
was this summer.
No excuses.
I mean,
Now for the WNBA stars, they ain't making that kind of money, so I don't blame you.
wait. So
they don't got
didn't
the
even,
audience.
They didn't even do it in person. It was over
No,
video.
it was a Zoom. It was they literally
yeah,
had
it
to
was
go up
literally
to their
Zoom
phones
horse competition.
and
Oh,
watch
that's
the
horrible.
shot, and then they had somebody like mediating, telling the other person what the shot was.
See,
It
this
was
is
a dumb.
That's the dumbest
That
shit.
that
I've
was
ever
back
heard.
when like golf was the only thing allowed on.
Yeah, it was
that was
back
like
in April
is
or
my-
some shit.
this is my
Yeah.
pivot. This is my pivot from the NBA to Guy Fieri. Okay, that.
I love it.
Okay,
I love
so
it.
Guy's Grocery Games or whatever that game is, or Cook Off or whatever the frick it is. So what Guy Fieri does now is he sends like chefs from Food Network like a box full of stuff, and they cook it in their own home on a Zoom call
Like
with all
just
three of
random
them.
shit.
Yeah, random
Yeah.
like
Or
they'll
whatever
send
he picks for the night. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like he'll do his little mini games to make it fucking weird and stuff, and then they cook the food, and then they show it to the camera, and then the chefs eat it themselves, and then like they'll show like the texture, and then judges will judge the food that they just cooked, but the
Oh,
judges
just
aren't there.
seeing
How
it?
can you
Just
even-
seeing it.
How can you even?
And they,
not by tasting.
I'm telling you, I watched the show twice with my mom. They legit pick winners, and they will dock you for taste. They haven't even tasted the fucking dish.
Bro,
It's
I'd be
legit-
heated. I'd be
What?
heated. I'd be like, that's bullshit.
Literally, one dude lost by 2 points because one dude had like a 12 out of 12 for taste, and he had a 9 out of 12 for taste. And it's
How
like,
the hell you get a 12 out of 12?
exactly, you can't taste it. That's the kind of thing that's like this horse thing.
They
where
gotta get better at acting.
You gotta spray
Yeah,
it. You know,
right,
like
bro?
the fast
Fuck.
food commercials where they
Yeah.
make the burger
You
look like
spray it
hella
with the
good.
fucking
Or
clear
like
coat
the,
and shit.
Yeah,
Don't-
you know it's literally not edible.
Yeah,
like
I was
the
gonna
f-
say,
Oh
the
no,
food
not,
that's
it's not
on
even
commercials.
close.
Yeah, because they spray it with like shiny shit and they make it look
Dude,
all
and like the
got
mayo,
toothpicks
the
and
mayo's
shit
like,
throughout.
it's actually like fucking glue or some
Yeah.
shit to keep
Yeah.
it all
Yeah.
together, but it like looks.
the freaking
you
the
gotta
pizza,
do that shit
the,
to it.
the pizza
Get
cheese.
12 out of 12 taste.
Like when
Yeah,
when Pizza
yeah.
Hut has the piece of cheese, that's like ice cream or some shit. Like it's
yeah,
like
it's like
something
sorbet
really
or
weird.
some shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that is genius though. Marketing, hey, those guys are doing great, but
Oh yeah.
how the fuck do you like judge something off taste?
I don't. That's what I'm trying to say.
What's the name of this show?
It's
I
either
think
Guys
it's-
Grocery Games
I
or
think it's the cook off or some
the
shit
Cook Off.
like
Guys
on-
Cook Off.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know. He literally mailed
What a
two
joke.
big ass boxes. to him.
Another side note on Guy Fieri: how the fuck did he just become the most famous chef of all time?
Oh, dude,
Besides Gordon
I have
Ramsay.
two-
Diners, drive-ins,
no,
and
no,
dives.
no,
The greatest show ever.
social
No, he
media.
became a meme. Yeah.
Social media is because of Flavortown, because he had the flame glasses with the flame shirt
Yeah.
and the flame everything.
That's
and
how he
said-
looks.
And the
yeah.
frosted
And he
tips.
just plays along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally goes
feeds
with
into
it.
that,
Yeah.
100%.
And he just says he's the mayor of Flavortown, and then it's just from there. Twitter will just run with it.
Oh yeah.
If you make yourself a meme,
That's
and let
so
Twitter,
genius.
dude. If you make yourself a meme and let Twitter run with it, oh, you're chilling.
He's probably literally made $100 million off of
Oh,
just
without
being
a
a
doubt.
meme.
Without
He
a
is
doubt.
wildly famous. Loves the Raiders too.
Like, how crazy is that? Get skinny.
yeah, come on.
Little
Taking
known
a bathroom
fact,
break in the middle of the show.
Gordon Ramsay hates Guy Fieri.
Oh, I bet you he
hates
does.
him.
I love Gordon Ramsay doing anything. Like his TikTok reviews of like,
yeah.
that shit's
dude,
hilarious.
he's the funniest motherfucker
He fucking
not on
donuts.
the earth, but he's fucking hilarious.
Just watch that 10-minute clip on YouTube of just 10 minutes of Gordon Ramsay
yelling
going off on
on
people in
people.
Hell's Kitchen.
Dude, I went to fucking Hell's Kitchen in Tahoe.
Really?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
How nice
Fire.
was that?
Oh, dude, it was nice. It was fucking bomb as fuck too. Like best food probably I've
Did
ever
it have
had.
like the HK with the pitchfork and all
yeah.
that? And
Oh,
then, like,
dude, let me see if I can find my fucking. I was trying
Yeah.
to describe it as I try and find it. So I
Yeah.
got this drink, and you know me, Zach. You know I like my whiskey like old fashioned
oh
type
yeah,
shit.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I was like, oh, I want a fucking old fashioned with Woodford, and she was like, oh, we have this other drink called I don't fucking know what it's called.
Something fancy.
Yeah, something super fancy. And so I was like, okay. And it's pretty much an old fashioned. They got the big like block ice cube in it,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's like
those
it's
are legit.
it's smoked. So
Oh,
like
really?
they smoke it.
Wow.
But dude, this blew my fucking mind because I look at the cocktail menu after I ordered it and I was like, okay, what did I actually just order? And they're like, oh yeah, it's smoked. And I was like, okay, cool. So they literally bring it to you in a box full of smoke. And they open the door and you reach in and grab it out of the smoke and it's like cherry smoke or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And then the drink, this is what it looks like. The orange peel has HK stamped on it.
Oh, that is legit. Can the camera get that, or try to show the camera
Yeah,
that?
try to show the camera that if you
That's
can.
pretty fucking dope.
Speaking
yeah,
of
you can
smoke,
see
I
that.
got some.
Yeah. So that's
awesome.
that's the fucking drink I got, and it came in a box full of smoke. And then, I mean, I don't know what I even got. It was a small ass fucking portion. I can't even remember what it
Yeah.
was. But
I always am so amazed by the
Fucking
portions at
Jesus.
these 5-star restaurants.
but dude, we got like a
And
couple
how
of
much?
courses with it. So like it was we had like I think we got like
that.
we got Wagyu beef fucking meatballs,
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
fire, and then I think I got braised short ribs with
Ooh. Don't tempt me with a good
a
time.
little mac and cheese side. Oh my god,
Yeah, that video of, because at the
was
very
not cheap.
end,
I'll tell you that.
at the very end, I bet at the very end, like the best, it does like the best Gordon Ramsay one for last, and it's like this girl is at the window and she like whistles at him to get his
Oh,
attention.
yeah.
Oh yes,
It's
And
the
he's
first
just-
ever episode of Hell's
He
Kitchen.
goes
Is it
like
really?
a
It's
the
dog faced
first ever
bitch or some
episode,
shit.
Yeah.
And what does he say? He calls her like, I'm not your dog, you fucking bitch, or
Yeah,
something.
it's something like that.
He's like, you look like a fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, I can't believe this head chef is literally just going off on like, who gives a shit? He's the one, like, Guy Fieri's probably the most social media one. I mean, Gordon's pretty famous too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But besides Bobby Flay, but Bobby Flay wasn't like,
He's not.
Meme-worthy,
Yeah, he's
or, like-
just not.
No, he's like on the
doesn't
back
have
burner.
big
Yeah.
presence and
he's like,
Like
he's
everyone knows he's a good chef,
Yeah.
but he's just not like in
He's-
the social media
yeah,
presence.
yeah.
exactly. And Gordon Ramsay's like the first one to like be meme worthy, be
Yeah.
like
Hell's Kitchen was a
and-
fucking great idea.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
like Gordon Ramsay. He interacts with everyone a lot more than Guy Fieri does.
Yeah.
You'll see a tweet from Guy Fieri every couple months talking
Yeah.
about Flavor Town, but that's about it.
And then Gordon Ramsay will
Calls-
actively judge
Just-
dishes.
On fucking TikTok.
That's what we'll call it.
so
That's what
great.
we'll call it.
That's the same thing with Max Homa too.
Max
love,
Homa, I
that
love-
shit's hilarious,
Dude, I love any fucking big person that actually interacts with
Yes.
people
Yes.
on like
To-
social media.
Trevor Bauer.
Trevor
the same
Bauer is
thing. Oh,
amazing.
baby.
Love Trevor Bauer.
If anyone doesn't know, Max Homa. So what you can do for Max Homa is you can take a video of yourself taking a golf
Swinging,
shot,
Yeah.
and then you send it. You like tweet it at him, right? You
Yeah,
just
tweet
tweet
at
at
him
him,
and say rate me or
And you're
like
just
rip
like,
me
yeah.
apart, and then he just
He
fucking
rips you apart.
and
Yeah.
he literally this like person on the PGA Tour with his card, who's like a top 75,
I
top
think,
50
yeah.
player in the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been on a fucking little streak.
Yeah.
He's been playing well.
And he'll literally comment to you on Twitter personally and say how shitty your golf swing is, and like it's just awesome. Like you love to
Yeah.
see that kind of stuff, and especially because it was during COVID, he started doing it. So, or did he
He's
do it
literally
before?
said-
No,
he-
I think it was maybe just.
It was like he was
that
just
fall
getting
before,
into
maybe.
it. Yeah, and then he like the PGA Tour was off for a few months, and then it returned, and or like that whole downtime he had, he was pretty much just sitting there roasting people's swings like
Yeah.
almost all day.
Yeah.
Well, if we want to get in, I kind of have a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
little
yeah.
thing to pivot to. Is I love the whole athletes and social media aspect, because there's two sides of the spectrum, and there's the
Yeah.
Max Homa spectrum and like the Trevor Bauer spectrum, where if you get this good rep as a funny guy on Twitter and on stuff, like you can get away with saying a lot of stuff on Twitter and like speaking your mind.
Yeah.
But if you get a bad rep like Kevin Durant,
Yeah,
everything
it's
he
too
says
bad. Yeah,
is
it
just-
gets picked apart
and
and,
it-
just
and we immediately call him
a bad guy.
like not bad, but like two in his head almost.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're really caring about what
That's what
everyone
you really
says.
think about. Yeah,
That's what you're caring about, what random Joe says on frickin'
He's a
says that
damn
Katie's
human.
rings don't matter. Like, da-da-da-da-da.
But he does, though.
he does, but that's a delicate balance between athletes and social media, is that it's really hard because you can.
Yeah.
Is it a mindset thing? Like Max Homa was like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna just put myself out there. And then for Katie, is it like I have to defend myself, like constantly fighting back, while Max Homa and Trevor Bauer are constantly on the fight? Like, if that makes any sense, does that analogy? Like they're kind of
yeah. The only thing I look at it is like Max Homa isn't like a Katie-esque
yeah.
athlete in
fair,
his
yeah.
sport. So like Katie probably like you're not gonna see LeBron interact with people like fucking Max Homa does, or
Exactly,
like any of those big guys. But like the little guys, And like, not even to say little guys, but the smaller guys like are less noticed.
Less known, yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're like, fuck it. If I blow up, I blow up, and that just helps my brand.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Who gives a shit? If I'm funny, I'm funny. If people hate me, they hate me. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And I'm making millions on the PGA Tour. Like,
Yep.
who gives a fuck?
Yep.
So you're saying it's a interesting thing you said, like they hate me because that's really how it is sometimes with Trevor Bauer. Like
Yeah, I was
he'll
gonna-
just-
No, he
that's
doesn't
my
give a
next
fuck.
one, yeah.
like for Katie though, it's not if they hate me, they hate me. It's I hope they love me kind of thing. Like it's not
It's
the
weird.
same little
He's-
dynamic.
And it's definitely a personality thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a mindset for sure. Like you said, like, is it a mindset thing? I think it's 100% a fucking mindset.
Just how
thing.
you're wired up there.
Yeah, it's whether you can deal with people shitting on you for what you're gonna say, or if you're just gonna take offense and be a little pussy about it.
Shout out KD.
Shout out KD.
Okay.
But the social
Okay.
media and athletes thing is really interesting. It's a real interesting dynamic because like SportsCenter actively puts out athletes' tweets as like stories.
Oh, dude, SportsCenter is no longer just sports.
No.
It's like trying to be a news outlet at this
Yeah.
point because they have opinion pieces and how whatever happening in pop culture is affecting fucking sports when it's really not, except for like literal rules of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just fucking. If you're gonna go off, please go off. But I
Please
think
go
that
off,
shit's
yeah.
just so fucking annoying.
No, I was just gonna bring up. I don't know if you guys have talked about this yet, but the NFL giving franchises picks if they have.
Oh,
certain-
yes.
Yeah, we haven't talked about
Oh,
that.
I forgot about this. Tell it to the
that
audience.
goes
Tell it
back to
the
my
audience.
fucking affirm. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
tell
no,
the
no.
audience.
Yeah,
Tell the
yeah,
audience.
yeah,
Tell the
yeah,
audience.
Pretty
This
much what it
This is
is
really interesting. Honestly.
Is
Yes.
if you have a head coach or a head of your, like a GM, you are, and it has to be a person of color, you get an extra draft pick. And pretty much
like a compensated draft
like a
pick or
compensated draft pick or something like that.
you
Yeah.
just get a free
just
pick.
just for having is it only a head coach or a head
No,
GM?
it's a head coach or a GM. You can, I think you can get, depending upon how many you have.
Okay.
Like you could, I think 2 or 3 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know the rule either. Do you want to sound off on this first, or you want? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, this goes back to my point. I don't know if we talked about it last week or if I touched on it a little bit this week. I can't remember. A little
Yeah.
fucking Don Julio rant, but
yeah, Don Julio, baby.
I like if you're that person that gets hired, whether you're a person of color or whatever, and it benefits the company, the team, the school, the word, whatever. Are you really gonna feel accomplished for that? Like if they're like, oh yeah, I'm the head coach of the fucking Titans.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Titans hire this guy, get extra draft pick. Like you're just always going to be attached to whatever your team,
exactly.
school affiliation gets from you being there instead of
Yeah.
what you're contributing. And it's like the same thing like with like forcing companies to have women on the fucking boards of whatever or people of color, whatever. If you are qualified for the fucking position, you're going to get the position regardless of who you are or what you are or what you identify as. If you're qualified for the position, you should get it. Or if you're not going to get it, you're getting it, or it's being passed on to someone that has more qualifications than you. It's not just going to be, oh, you two are about the same, but you have a college degree in this, and this certification. You have a college degree and no certifications, but you're a person of color or a woman or
Whatever it
LGBTQ,
is.
Yeah,
whatever
whatever it is.
the thing is. Oh, we're going to hire you.
Yeah.
And you know that, like, because I've talked to people before that have literally, like, them and a buddy. One of them's white, one of them's person of color, whatever. Which POC people are now saying is fucking racist too. So I don't want to say the wrong fucking term.
Whatever the term is.
Yeah, whatever the fucking
whatever
term
the term
is.
you agree with, that's the one we're saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Whatever's not going to make you fucking cry is what we're going to use. So they literally told me they're trying to get like a state job, and one was like way more qualified than the other. Same position. The other one the person of color got it over the other person because literally they were, and then that they said they worked there for like 6 months or something like that, and then they were like, I literally got this job just because of the color of my skin or whatever it was, and they're like, all right, fuck this, and then they quit. So it's like, I agree. Like, I'm sure most people probably wouldn't have a problem with it if you're getting paid well for it.
No.
Exactly.
Fuck it, who cares? I got the job. But when it comes to like sports teams and shit like that, to circle back around, it's something that you can directly tie to it. Like, it's not like if you're on the position of a company or you get hired or this and that, like that's a very small piece. If you hire a coach with the benefit of getting draft picks for it, and then you hire 2 or 3 of them to get 2 or 3 picks, like obviously they're gonna be like, oh, they're qualified for this, and I'm sure they'll pick qualified people. But at the same time, they're always gonna have that tag to their name as You got hired. They got draft picks.
Yeah.
How are you going to stop a franchise, all the franchises, from reaping the benefits from that, from just firing the coach they have now to just get another coach where they can get compensated
With
and
more.
firing
Yeah,
their
exactly.
GM? Like how
So
are you going to stop
And I
that?
mean, how is that? I mean, I don't want to get into this because I hate this because
Yeah.
reverse racism isn't a fucking thing. How is that not racist? You're literally
Well, if
you're
you want-
literally picking people because the color of their skin.
Yeah.
And we got a fucking bot in the chat. Sorry.
if you want to
Literally, like,
if you want to put this in my gut,
No, yeah,
this
go,
is
go,
kind
go,
of what
go,
I
go,
was
go,
going to
go,
go off
go,
towards
go.
your point because I love
Yeah.
your point. It makes so much sense, and like, I don't want to drop the R word either because I'm a person who thinks that we shouldn't just be saying racist, like that's we should not dull down the meaning of that word because that
And
meaning
exactly.
is really
and
Yeah,
it's
it
being
holds
doled
a
down
lot.
day by day.
So, but I don't want to
Just to
throw out. I don't
continue.
want to throw out the racist word, but isn't it like it's my same thing with hate crimes? Like, if you acknowledge the fact that there should be, like, okay, here's what I'm gonna say is I started that off wrong. If you get a 6th round pick for hiring a black coach, okay, isn't that inherently telling people of color we have to take things on just to hire you? And then
Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
inevitably making them feel like a burden?
And
isn't
that's
that
your
racist?
worth. That's your worth.
That's
is
your worth?
You're a fucking draft pick to us.
Isn't that racist? Isn't that inherently racist to make the rule?
100%.
Which is the same thing with a hate crime. If a white person beats up an Asian person because they hate the fact that they're Asian, like, yes, that's a hate crime, but like you charge more for that. That's feeding into the culture that Asian people and white people are different, and that white people hate Asian people.
Yeah.
It's like it's like what you just said, reverse racism, because the fact that you're acknowledging that there is this such a discrepancy is racist in itself.
Yeah, exactly. Acknowledging, I mean, if you need to acknowledge that there's a problem, that's one thing, but acknowledging that it's a problem every single time that something happens, or it's because of this certain issue that's been in our country for whatever bullshit you want to tie to it. Every time you do that, you're just perpetuating it, and you're just continuing it, and it's just it keeps going over and over and over again.
And so you put that rule into place, right? You get an extra pick.
It's in
and
place.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
right.
is.
It's
It's
in
no,
place.
straight
Is
up,
it
yeah,
really?
like it's really,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh wow.
Sound off though. Sound off.
Okay. So whatever, you put that into place and say it starts working. Say 32 black head coaches in the NFL.
People of color, yeah, whatever it may be.
But no, let's be honest, because the NBA awards, that was the whole thing, is we need more black
Okay,
coaches.
yeah.
No, that's what they mean. So I mean, whatever. You want to cancel me? Go ahead. Whatever.
At Dylan Munch.
Canceled.
So yeah, so we have 32 black head NFL coaches, and then how many black GMs are there? Oh, all the GMs are just telling the head coaches what to do, and then they're just getting these extra picks, and then really they feel like they don't even have the full control because really they're just picked because they're getting back something
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
picking you.
Who's to say they're not going to hire an
So
assistant GM to do the GM's job? You know what I mean?
And so
Yeah.
what I think that
Yeah,
would
that's
do,
true.
and sadly, I wish it wasn't a rule. I wish they just picked black coaches because there's lots of
Yeah.
great
they're
black
qualified.
coaches.
100%,
Exactly.
100%.
There's lots
the
of
enemy and
yeah, and so if we just viewed them as qualified, I think that's the bigger thing. Is we need to view these guys as qualified in the first place because
Qualified,
they are.
not black.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
You're just
Exactly.
qualified. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, okay, so say this is their policy that they want to work into. Say we're 15, 20 years along the line. The only way you're a coach in the NFL is you're black.
Exactly. Yeah. What if we got to that point? Then you just devalued head coaching, not because you're black, so you can't be a good head coach. It's called you only can be a head coach because you're black.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
The
you
team-
just devalued all competition.
You just took away years
Why
of
can't there
what
be
we were
an
trying
Asian
to
head
fucking
coach?
Yeah, what we were trying
Why
to
can't there be
prevent.
a freaking Scottish head coach? Why can't, there's not? I don't care.
If you're
I really
qualified,
do
you're
not
qualified,
care
bro.
what the color of your skin is. I just want you to be a good head coach, and you better bring those guys to come out hard every Sunday because
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy first shucking ain't.
there we
He
go.
ain't.
There
Little
we go.
cowboy slander.
Fire
Here you go.
him.
Here you go,
I'm
chat.
over it. Mike Nolan, get rid of him.
Here you go. Here you go, stream. We have now. This is the first time we've segued to the Cowboys, which is
Yeah.
47 minutes in. That's a record.
That
We
is a
usually
record.
always-
We've normally shit on the Cowboys at
All the
least
time.
3 times by
There's
now.
our segue to the Cowboys.
I don't know
baby.
what you look like or what you sound like, but you're better than Mike McCarthy.
fucking. That's it. I
My
think
God.
it really was heightened this year with
He just went
With-
toe to. Sorry, go ahead.
go.
He just In McCarthy's defense,
Oh goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I've never heard of a
don't-
good statement starting
The
with
defendant
the
speaks. All
defendants
right.
of Mike
Listen.
McCarthy.
I'm the
I
plaintiff.
hate-
Let's hear it, Johnny
I-
Cochran.
I hate Mike McCarthy as much
Yes.
as the next guy. But he's playing with second and third stringers up and down the line. He played with somebody who's been on the practice squad his whole career, and they went toe to toe with the best team, the second best team in the NFL right now.
They really did fight hard this week.
Damn near won.
Well,
They really did.
Are the Cowboys locker room, to push back on you? Is the Cowboys locker room looking for moral victories?
Nope.
Well,
They're looking for dubs.
I'm looking for a draft pick right now.
Looking for T-Law
At
right
this
now.
point, yeah, we
Tank.
literally should just take it in. Like, I was
Ditch
mad
Dak.
that we were winning. I was like, why are we winning this game?
Bro.
This is when we're supposed to lose. We need to lose this.
Bro, tell me why I was kind of not like totally butthurt, but kind of butthurt the Patriots beat the fucking Jets at the
That's
last
the thing.
minute. Get the Patriots in the race for it too,
Yeah.
because they only got
Fuck.
what 3 wins.
Hey, little
3 and
side
6.
thing. I'm butthurt because I am really stupid and traded Zach, Jarrett
Jerry
Judy.
Judy.
And no, but here's the thing. I didn't play my tight end that I traded for. I forgot
Yep.
to switch him, and I would have won the game if I just played fucking Dallas Schultz. Shout out
Donald-
Dallas Schultz.
Donald.
You got or
Is it
whatever
Dallas?
you're.
Do-
I'm pretty sure
It's Donald.
Dalton?
Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz, whatever the fuck his name is.
Dalton Schultz.
Something with
He
a
got
D.
like
Listen.
8 points, and I didn't play him, and I would have won.
Listen,
Rip.
stream. I gave him a very fair trade. I gave him Le'Veon.
No, it was a fair trade.
I gave him Le'Veon Bell. He said, I need a tight end. I say, I have Donald Schultz. You can have him. I need a wide receiver.
Donald Schultz.
He goes, I have
Donald.
Jerry Judy. Jerry Judy's the 5th wide receiver on his team because over
Yeah,
here
I
has
have 3.
Metcalf
I'm.
and DeAndre
I'm
Hopkins and Justin Jefferson and
It
Amari
was a fair
Cooper.
trade. I'm not mad at the
So
trade.
I took-
I'm mad for being stupid.
So I took Jerry Judy and I'm like, I'm going to insert this guy in my starting lineup right back against Dylan because I'm playing him.
26.5 points or
Yeah.
some shit.
That's a revenge game. Don't trade Jerry
Gosh.
Judy. Don't trade Jerry
I
Judy.
never have played him. He still would have been on my bench.
I love
But
it.
if I didn't trade him, I would have won.
And my fantasy team is so bad, Jerry Judy is now immediately my best player.
Yeah, no, we're all colluding. There's some collusion in the
There is
fantasy
some.
football. We're
There's
just trying to make sure one guy doesn't win the league.
And
Who?
yes, Kenny,
Our
that's
boy
my-
Kenny.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's our family friend's new husband, and he like loves all of us. He
Yeah,
loves my
he's hella
dad, and
cool.
He's on the Phantom Fantasy Football Show with Kenny Parker on Stone's Radio Network. So
Yeah,
shout out.
come check him out. But,
But yeah, so
we're colluding
there's a little
so he doesn't win.
there's a little quid pro quo. Okay, there's a little quid pro quo. I've never even heard of it. I love when like SNL and like all these news stations would keep saying quid pro quo like 4 times in a sentence, and it's like quid pro quo, quid pro, and it's like, what the fuck are you saying?
hell
Yeah.
is going on?
I talked to everybody and they said they'd never heard of quid pro quo.
I thought they don't hear of the bro code. No one's heard of the bro code. Nope.
Okay, so I have something. Xbox
Fire.
just tweeted this out, so everybody,
Oh, God.
everybody,
Please don't
take
turn it on. It's
heed,
gonna
take
explode.
heed.
Yeah, no.
If you
Catch
buy
your
an
house on fire.
Xbox, this is a tweet from them 4 hours ago. We cannot believe we have to say this, but please do not blow vape smoke into your Xbox Series X.
That's not a real tweet. That is
That
not
is
a real tweet.
and I got a video here of a fucking Xbox on fire because someone blowed so much fucking vape smoke into it that it's fucking on fire.
Oh,
Show the stream that.
That's
What?
hilarious.
Yeah, please show the stream.
That is so fucking
Like,
funny,
what
bro.
are we doing here? Guys, you spend $500,000 on this fucking new friggin' system just to blow vape smoke on it and watch it explode.
nuke
And then
it.
you're mad. And then you're calling Xbox support like, why is my Xbox overheating?
Sony plants.
Huh.
Sony plant. It's not. It's Microsoft. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sony
Yeah.
plants. I love that. I
Yeah,
love that.
I mean, maybe that's some Sony employees just buy an Xbox and fucking do
Well, dude,
stupid shit to it just to watch it fuck up and then be like, "Oh, look at you guys! What a shitty system you made!"
Conspiracy hour. They did it because there was did you see the videos that came out like a couple days ago of people turning on their Xbox and like, dude, look at how fucking fast it is, and it's like
Yeah.
start up and then it's like in the game, and then Sony's like, let me get a couple of those.
yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Sony rep.
Do some shit.
Hey,
Here's
let me
$500.
cop a couple of those.
The Sony
Makes
CEO's
burner.
son.
Hey, bro, start blowing shit into it until it blows up. And he paid some dude in his mom's basement with a fucking vape that's this fucking big to just sit there and just
That'd be so awesome. No, imagine that think tank where they're sitting there. They're like, okay, guys, listen. We have to find a reason to make this Xbox X blow the fuck up. Okay, what should we do? And he's like, oh, let's fucking download too many games on it, or let's fucking get a virus, watch porn on it. And this guy's like, no,
The guy sitting in the back in the corner.
I got it.
These guys, look, okay. Why don't we blow vape straight into it?
He goes
into it.
Pause, rips his vape, and then says, "Let's blow it up."
He goes, guys, I don't want to get scientific with you, but
Smoke shouldn't go in these.
vape is water vapor. And you know what electronics don't get along with? Water.
And the CEO just rips his wax pen and looks at him and goes,
Oh,
holy fuck, you're right.
Give this guy a
he
raise.
looks back, he goes, what? No way. And then fucking
I think I'm gonna need another line.
that's what I was thinking. He's coming up from the table. He's like, that's a great idea. Let's try it right now.
I love the vape. I just love the fact he'd be like,
like just trying to picture.
dude, this shit is fire, dog. It'll set the system on fire. Just do it.
Just do it, bro. I hit the wax pen and then I hit this and I blew it straight in there and kaboom!
Just picturing somebody sitting down right next there, a new
They're,
station
like,
they just
super
bought
excited.
for
They're like,
so much damn money. He goes, all right, check this out. Blows it in there for 5 minutes, and then it just catches on fire.
Bro, you see that fan in there? Check this shit out.
Even worse, like when you're playing 2K against your buddy, you're losing by 20 at halftime.
You just start
you
shit, man.
Speed chief.
You're like, hey, dude. Hey, dude. Yeah, Steph Curry's going off for you. Yeah, man, can I hit your vape real quick? Yeah, you got the. Is it right here? Yeah. Later, bro.
I'm out, bro. Fuck you.
Later, bro.
Fuck, we had a Benjamin on that? Oh, shit, that
Down by
sucks. I'm
18.
out.
Yeah, I'm taking my money back. This is a flaw in the system.
This is a flaw in the system, bro. That's a glitch.
That's on you.
Dude, I would have came back. There's still fourth quarter left. Come on.
to go full circle, you got Trump people walking up to the fucking polls in the polling machines. Like, hey, dude, we should blow vape smoke in these things.
blow vape smoke into him, bro. It'll give Biden 6,000 votes.
It totally worked on the Xbox, man. Like, we could get Trump 20,000 more votes if we just blow vape right here.
It's a backdoor that Bill Gates built into Microsoft.
Holy okay, now we're getting into
This
this.
is how you take over the world.
Let's
you blow
do
vape
it.
smoke.
All right. On the Bill Gates topic.
Yes.
Bill Gates.
He allegedly has a vaccine out there. Somebody interviewed him and was like, your vaccine is killing people. And he goes, yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah,
Swear to
literally, he
God.
just writes it
Swear
off.
to
He's
God.
like, yeah,
Yeah, like
that'll happen
that was
with
a
it.
complication. Like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, because
Oh my
he's
God.
literally the king of fucking making vaccines at his fucking
You can buy the
whatever
United
for
States if you
malaria
want to.
and whatever, and just testing
He's
it out
got
on African
patents
kids.
on every future disease we're about to have. He already has a patent on it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, check this out.
Well, and it's like, dude, if you look at it, there's like actual movements in like Africa and shit to stop him from testing out his fucking vaccines there because it's killing people.
I've never
It's
heard
ridiculous.
Dude,
yeah.
if you look into it, there's literally like movements in Africa that are like, stop sending your fucking vaccines over here because he literally just tests them out on the kids over there and people, and he's like, oh, that one didn't fucking work. It killed a bunch of
Jesus.
people.
Let's try this
Yeah.
again.
Let- yeah.
Different one. It literally
back to the drawing
runs
board.
them through it like it's a mill. Like it's
That's
ridiculous.
oh, I
He's
don't
like,
even
oh
know.
shit, that vaccine ain't doing
But
so
he's
well.
got
We better
enough-
hope the Xbox sells well.
Yeah, he's got enough money. Like nobody's gonna tell him no.
Maybe the key to get the vaccine to work is you have to hit vape.
Bro, I'm convinced.
Is this like the key to the world now? You just have to hit the vape?
It's just the vape is the way that everyone's
set the
going,
world,
bro.
Set the world
It's
on
the
fire.
cure.
Dude, you can vape anything now. You can vape fucking amino acids or some shit, or fucking not amino
You-
acids, fucking like
Melatonin.
Dude.
yeah, melatonin and
Yeah, he's got
no
sleep,
fucking
vitamin
way.
vitamin B10 and like there's a bunch of different
They
fucking
got some
shit.
NyQuil vape. That
Dude,
sounds
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
it's
That
like a
sounds
calming
fire.
like
I tell
lavender.
you what,
Yeah.
that would be so.
We
Like, dude, I need to catch some Z's right now. Just hit the
Dude,
vape
I've
and you're
seen it. It's called like the cloud pen. I've seen
Yes,
one
yeah,
called-
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
on
yes, yes.
Instagram.
no fucking way.
Yeah, and
Swear to
it's
God.
supposed to have like melatonin in it, and you just inhale like a vape
Yeah.
and smoke it. and
Dude,
you
the
just sleep.
dishwasher-
2021.
Yeah,
Hey,
the dishwasher
whatever
at Cat had
company,
one of those.
advertise for us. Send me some free shit. I'll let you know
Yeah.
how it works.
Cloud melatonin sleep bars. Let's get together. Let's get together.
Hit us up. You can
Yeah.
get a big old banner right behind us, right
We'll,
here.
dude, you can have the whole show sponsored by the Unscripted podcast, sponsored by Cloud Vape, baby. Go to sleep nice.
And Stones Radio Network, shout out, plug them right now.
No free
Yeah.
ads.
What's up, James? And James is in the chat.
Then we got some people in the chat.
He bought so he went to like some $5 store. I don't know what it's called, like $5 and under or some shit. In
Five Below.
So yeah, Five Below. Actually, that's exactly what it's called. And yeah, his little comment about this Deus Ex game. It's like some story mode game. It's like a wannabe cyberpunk,
I
kind
don't even
of.
know what that is.
Are you guys
What the
gonna
fuck?
That new game. It's the Cyberpunk
to transition
2077.
into video games? Are you guys gonna buy Cyberpunk?
I am. I
No,
totally
no
am.
fucking
I think it's gonna be cool.
You
I have
should
no
get it
fucking
because
idea what it is.
Yeah.
I think if co-op comes out for that shit,
It's like Fallout,
We
but
run.
in the fucking future. It's like Fallout or
It's like
GTA. It's like an
GTA.
RPG, but set in the future.
like
and
a
you're Keanu
GTA
Reeves.
but super
No
modern.
shit.
You're Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
Well, I don't know if you are, but he's in the game.
Well,
He's in the
in
game.
that case,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
He
I'll
did
Yeah,
sell
that.
you
no, he's a
on
part
that.
of the story mode.
if I'm gonna drop that much money to buy a PlayStation 5,
It's
Well,
gonna,
it's
No,
it's-
and that would be a good
It's
game. It's gonna be like
Cyberpunk's supposed
the
to be
main.
crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the main titles for all the new consoles. It's gonna be like get Cyberpunk 2077 with your Xbox. Like
Well,
there's gonna be some bundles.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It's
they delayed
that game.
They delayed the release for so long, and everyone's like, "Why are they delaying the release?" It's for the new
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
consoles.
Yeah.
That's
the
literally
new,
why.
The
They're
only
gonna
new
let
game,
it out and just let it sit there on the shelves. Come on.
Yeah.
the only new game I've seen that literally looks breathtaking to me, and I'm saying breathtaking because I love it. The new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
I tell
does
you
look
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying around with Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, dude. They should have. I'm telling you. Okay, if we're gonna let's circle back to the yeah.
Do
Let's
it.
keep circling. Let's keep circling. So society and the NFL wants to have more people of color in, which is beautiful. Yeah. Why the fuck did we hire Tom Holland to be Spider-Man when we literally have an African American Spider-Man, Miles Morales, that we could have easily put out with like 3 different A-list African American actors that would have
Oh.
loved to play him.
Easily.
You could have had Donald Glover or Jaden Smith both playing him.
Oh, Donald Glover would have been great.
Would have been
Yeah.
amazing. So why the hell, Sony, Marvel, if you want to keep up with this, we need to go with people of color for superheroes, which is fine with me. Black Panther was awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
I
Black
love it.
Panther was great.
So why do we make another white Peter Parker? Like, why don't we make Miles Morales? We already did Peter Parker twice.
Yeah.
So why aren't we canceling Marvel? Because Miles Morales is way cooler.
because
I
it's
don't
owned
think
by
you can.
It's owned by Sony and China and all that, so
Well,
we don't care.
Miles Morales
Yeah,
is a
literally.
cooler Spider-Man than
They're not
Peter
in the
Parker.
That's why.
Hell
Like,
movie.
we've already seen 2. We've already seen 2 Peter Parkers. I don't want to see a 3rd Peter Parker. I want to see Miles Morales,
What the
who's
hell
fucking
was
dope.
James Garfield's name?
Andrew Garfield,
Andrew Garfield.
Same thing.
James Garfield.
And
that
I-
was a president.
I
wasn't
still
it?
I was
see
gonna say, I think
people-
that was the
I
president.
That's
still
right,
see
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
like on Twitter and shit say Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man. I'm like,
Are you blind? Are you
What?
stupid?
yeah, what were you watching?
Okay, Helen Keller.
Because
Come Tobey Maguire.
what
Oh,
was
yeah.
the first guy? Toby Maguire or whatever?
Toby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Toby is the
Best
GOAT.
he's ever been.
Clearly the GOAT.
Toby was pretty cool.
He was great.
He was
And
a
the
great
thing-
Spider-Man.
The thing is I like
so
Tom Holland. Like,
versatile.
he's a good Spider-Man because it's the young, nerdy Spider-Man, which they should have done. Which I'm not gonna say should have done, but I don't know. You already have 2 white Peter Parkers. If you want to get in with the culture and what everyone wants, you literally have Miles Morales, who will literally be Donald Glover and will make millions of people just go
we'll
watch.
get it. We'll get a live
Oh,
action
yeah,
Miles
for sure,
Morales
for
soon.
sure.
Probably in the next 20 years at least.
Well,
like
that's-
probably
I don't wanna wait that
10.
long.
God, I'm gonna be
I,
I'd say
I would
next
say
3.
by then.
I would say
I was gonna say.
I would
3.
say decade.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
I'd say
know.
next 3.
Really?
Well,
Oh, we'll
yeah,
see.
the way.
Well,
yeah.
the
Into the
the
Spider-Verse?
animation, yeah, Into the
Yes.
Spider-Verse
It was
is.
amazing.
If you haven't watched that, it's on Netflix still, right?
Still is, yeah.
Yeah,
Still
Yeah,
is.
watch
It's a
that.
shitty.
That is the best Spider-Man movie we've had since the Tobies.
Yes,
I think it's
agree.
better. I honestly think it's better.
Some people really like the new Tom Holland Spider-Man because it follows the comic book.
Yeah, it's a
But
little true.
I
shit.
honestly don't. Yeah, who gives a shit? It's just not as good.
Well, here's
Just not as good.
If we want to get into this even more, the fact that Zendaya is Mary Jane. Mary Jane is a white redheaded girl. Zendaya is an African American girl. Beautiful. Have Zendaya be the love interest of Spider-Man. There is an African American love interest of Spider-Man in the comics. Why don't you just draw her as that person?
Yep.
Why do you have to make her Mary Jane?
Forced her into
But-
a spot where it didn't work.
And Jack Kirby and Stan Lee already have a African American love interest for Spider-Man that has been in there for decades. So why don't we just do that? That's where Marvel was just really losing me on some stuff where it's like you want to stay true to the comics on some things, but you don't want to on others, and it's really like weird to me. Like,
Yeah, one or the other.
if you wanted to make an African American Spider-Man, you could. It's in the comics. They've already written it. It's really popular.
And he's
we all love-
badass.
we all
Yeah.
love it.
In
Like,
Big Point,
Yeah.
he's badass.
he has the invisibility and he has the Venom shock. It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But, like, he's way cooler than the normal Spider-Man. Like, give us something we want.
We want that, but we want it like as it's
has been.
made.
As it's made,
Yeah.
exactly. And you have Zendaya, like I just said 2 seconds ago. There is love interests of Spider-Man who are African American that Zendaya would play perfectly. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
way to get her in the
it's
movie.
not her fault. It's called the people who are pushing out the script, pushing out the movie, and said, "Hey, we're gonna make a movie like this. It's gonna be like that." And then you
Bullet.
fall in line, and then they're like, "Wait, we need to fill in
spice
some
it up a
people
little
of
bit,
color
yeah.
because we didn't put any people
Yeah.
in." And so then they have to fit them in where it doesn't even necessarily fit. But it's just because they didn't lay the story out how it should have been in the first place.
Yes.
So it's like it's no hit on her. Like Zendaya
No, it's not
is
a hit on
friggin-
her at all.
I-
It's all writing. It's
Yeah.
all directing. It's all.
100%.
Yeah, that microphone's a little weird, huh?
Yeah, my mic
Since
is
we're at a
going in
lull.
and out. It's shortened.
No, I'm talking about this man over here.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you're doing Levy and Pulley over
My
here.
uh, boom is fucking up.
Oh,
But who
yeah,
do
my
we-
bad. Not my mic, my freaking headset.
Who's winning the green jacket on Sunday?
Oh, what a segue! What a fucking segue!
I love it because I want to shit talk Zach for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, what do you got, golf boys?
Well, if we want to get into it,
I'll tell you my pick right now.
if we want to talk about it, we could give a little favorite, a little sneaker, and then maybe a long shot.
My favorite and who I am probably going to bet money on to win it is Dustin Johnson.
Me too.
He literally came out and said, I feel good and I'm playing good. When Dustin Johnson says that, he's a different golfer.
Yeah, probably just did a couple lines, but
Dude, yeah, he did a couple bumps off fucking Paulina's ass. Oh,
oh baby,
he is ready to fucking destroy. And what, for the last 5 years,
what?
last 5 or 6 years, he's been in the top 10. He's breaking through this year. Dustin Johnson's never cocky, and he said, I'm playing good.
Well,
Which is him pretty much saying, suck my dick, I'm about to win the Masters, because he doesn't
I
talk.
hope so. But since you took him, my click to pick is gonna be John Rahm.
John Rahm.
I like that.
Beautiful.
Just because
of that
he's
shot.
been playing so good this year. Also, the fact that he skipped a ball across
Dude,
the
yeah, that was
across the water
crazy.
3 times for a hole in one. But
Have you
don't
seen
know.
that video, Dylan? John
No.
Rahm when he. Okay, we're gonna show you.
yeah,
But keep going.
He's played so well this year. At the way he battled back and won against DJ
was
earlier
a
this
great-
year was
yeah, the
Yeah,
insane.
that was crazy.
That was
I
in
don't
the
know.
U.S. Open.
If he's
field.
able to somehow keep that momentum from the time he's had off, I just feel like I think it's gonna be him and DJ battling it out
Well,
on Sunday.
he also fits the mold of players that play good at Augusta. It's
Exactly.
If you hit it, if you hit it
Yep.
far and you're good around, if you're good, you're a good putter. You're good. And John,
Yep.
John
Wait.
Rahm.
Hold up.
What's up?
So did we see? Were you guys talking about the video of where the guy skipped it across?
Yes,
That's
Yes.
the one.
yes.
That's
Okay,
the
yeah,
one.
that was. I saw that video. I was
Barstool, yeah.
shocked.
I know.
So that's
Barstool
like a
put it out.
practice round.
Yeah.
They always do that. Someone
Yeah.
always tries that shit.
Yeah, it's
Is it?
it's
Do
a
they
Masters
always?
tradition. They always do
Yeah.
it on the practice rounds because normally the practice rounds in the par 3 contest, like there's crazy. It's
Yeah,
as
it's
packed as it is
packed.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's
like
packed.
it's packed as fuck. Because the tickets to go to the Masters is all a lottery.
Oh, I see.
So like you put your name in and they're like, okay, you have the right to 3 tickets. And I don't know if they go by day, whether it's like you have 3 tickets to Sunday or you have 3 tickets to Wednesday.
Yeah.
But if you have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like you can watch the par 3 contest and it's like they literally play a par 3 course.
yeah.
And it's pretty much who can make the most hole-in-ones because
Yep.
everyone's just holing out. And then like the rest of the days are practice rounds, and then they do that where they skip it across the water on
And
whatever
then-
fucking.
Yeah,
hole
that
it is.
guy-
Today is.
that guy did it so good to where I almost thought I was like, is that viable? Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
can
it
you
definitely is
try
viable.
that?
It
Oh,
definitely
if he
is
wanted
viable.
to in
Like
competition,
in
he
real
could.
competition?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, he was so good at it to where I was like, damn, maybe this guy should.
No,
I
and it's not like-
doubt you could drop it in any better than that.
Well, yeah, it's not like he's the first one to ever try to hit it across the water.
But
like
I
that
mean, has
either.
anyone ever hit a hole in one like
I
that?
can't imagine.
I don't.
think
I
so.
can't.
I can't imagine.
Because I was watching like Twitter. The only thing I saw was Twitter, and just Twitter comments. Golf people were like blown away, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well then this is something remarkable.
But
It
I
is.
mean, if you gave
He
him
skipped
1,000,
it maybe 30
seat
times, it
Jesus.
hit the ground.
Yeah.
Like, went skip, 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 skip. Oh
and-
my
but
goodness!
if you gave him 1,000 balls, I don't think he could have done it again.
I don't
Yeah.
think so
Absolutely.
either.
If you give him a million balls, I
Yeah.
don't think he does it again.
Exactly.
I mean, not even drop it on the green.
No,
Like-
he could probably get it on the green, but there's no way he hits another.
I would
one
like,
in.
yeah, I would like. All right, dude, run it back, same shot, 10 more times. Let's see you just see how close you can get to what you just
Oh, and I
did.
guarantee
that's the thing
one
about-
would hit the fucking.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe
thing-
one.
That's the thing about that is that Jordan Spieth right before him literally got it to within like
Yeah,
10 feet.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
right.
He
Who was
did
the
the
one that
same
was
thing?
like
He
this far?
skipped it
There was
too?
one that was
Jordan
like this far.
Spieth. Jordan Spieth did the same thing.
I wish
and
I
it
w-
was.
I
Everyone
want to
and he
go on
did it.
YouTube and watch back them all just
Yeah.
skipping it because that
And-
was so satisfying. It was like when you watch a power washing video, you
Yeah,
know, and
yeah,
it just
yeah,
gets
yeah.
all the dirt off. I was like, oh my god, these guys are just skipping it across. I wish I could skip a rock like that.
No
If I could
shit.
skip a rock like that, I would just be sitting at the river, down under the bridge, under the river, freaking throwing rocks all day. That would be me.
What song is that?
Under the bridge downtown.
It's being written.
Oh, is where
It's being written. Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
being
I'm
written.
writing it
So
right
there's
now.
no production by
It's
It's
Dylan.
happening
Check-
in
check
live
it out.
time.
Check it out in the next 3 years.
EP dropping soon.
So we're going. If we're gonna go favorites,
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I have a favorite that none of these people listening like at all.
Stupid.
It's not
It's
stupid.
Fucking stupid.
He already won the Masters once. He's played really, really, really good this year under the radar. He's been in contention for both majors. Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed is my pick for the Masters this year.
Boo. I don't even know him.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's good.
No,
boo.
that's a good reaction.
He's a fucking
That's
cheater.
a good boo.
Everyone hates him, but you know, I had the DeChambeau for the U.S. Open, and I got that right. And I have Patrick Reed for the Masters, and I'm gonna get this right too.
No, you're
Newsflash.
not.
Newsflash. I am. It's happening.
Me and Zach have a bet that he's not even going to finish in the top 10. I told him I'll bet you, what was it, 20?
I think it was 10. I don't know.
10?
If it's 20.
50.
Up it to 20 right now. It's on stream. $20.
20 bucks. 3, 2,
He
1.
will
Yep,
not
yep,
make
yep,
top
yep,
10.
Yep, yep,
When he hits 11, I'm just gonna cheer.
Oh,
But
if
yeah,
he-
I got.
what if he's T10? That still counts. You got it.
But Pat Reed, he
Fat.
averages over. Shut up. He averages over 300 off the tee. He's good around the green. He's won the course before. I just with all of these Rory, DJ, Bryson.
Rory,
I
I'm
think
root for Rory.
That was gonna be,
There
be
goes.
my sleeper. Was
Rory.
Rory.
He's not a sleeper.
I
It's
love
Rory
it.
McIlroy.
He's never done well there.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
literally Rory
Just
McIlroy. He's
listen
not a
to that
sleeper.
name, Rory McIlroy. He's gonna win.
Okay, but Pat Reed, I like him. I think he's gonna play good. Yeah, Pat Reed. So if you want to go into maybe a
Under the
sleeper,
radar?
maybe a little under the radar guy.
Just a guy.
Matt
Just
Not a
Wolf.
long, not a, yeah.
Damn.
just a
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Matt
Who?
Wolf.
yeah.
There,
Matt
God.
Wolf.
I,
Yeah.
I saw something on ESPN today at work. There's been like, when his odds were at 150 to 1 and 100 to 1, there was like an insane amount of $1,000 bets put on him to win. Like everyone's
Oh.
feeling the Matt
Whoa.
Wolf fucking vibe.
All right.
Just a guy. Just a guy.
Just my
Dawson.
guy.
Just a guy.
All right.
He's another guy averages fucking 300 plus
Yeah, he
off the
does. He
tee.
does.
Fucking.
Ridiculous.
But
he
if
gets that
he's got to
putter
get,
away,
yeah, exactly. He's got to get his short game going. If his short game ain't going, he's fucked.
Listen.
Well,
Just a
short
guy.
game. I mean, in golf, right? Short game is what.
It's
Matters.
What, it's
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
wins you
It's-
fucking money.
Because I mean,
Sure,
everybody can
everybody
fucking
smacks
drive
the
at the
ball.
top tier.
yeah.
All right. My just a guy.
Just a guy. That's it.
Brooks Koepka.
Hey,
kinda
I
like that.
love
It's
Koepka.
just a guy, and he's
I
Brooks
love him.
Koepka. You guys are fucking terrible.
I love it.
But he hasn't done shit in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
He's
he
also
literally
Brooks.
hasn't.
and he's
Koepka.
kind of a dick, which I like.
Oh, we all
Dude,
we
Dude,
all
did he
love
even
it.
make the cut in the last fucking event he was
I don't
in?
even-
No,
he didn't even play it.
He didn't.
No, he
Because
did.
his
He
ca-
played in an event like a week or two ago.
Oh, I'm talking about the U.S. Open.
Oh, the Open? No.
Well,
no.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Was he injured or was that when his caddy had COVID?
No, his knee. His
Okay.
knee. He dropped out. I don't
He
know what
finally
he's been doing,
rehabbed
but-
and he's back to healthy. He says he's feeling good. So
Good. I hope
If
he's
Koepka-
paired. I hope he's paired with Bryson every day and just talk shit to him.
Oh, if him and Bryson are on Sunday, like Bryson and him or Bryson and DJ, I would love to see it
Oh,
because
I'd love
DJ plays so fucking fast that he's literally just going to be waiting on Bryson, and then it's going to get in fucking
Like,
Bryson's head because he's going to be
What the
standing
hell
there.
does Bryson have to look at? Dude stands 10 feet away from the ball anyway. Just hit the son of a bitch.
Yeah, just fucking stand up there. You hit it 340, smash it, go up there. You got fucking
For science.
dude. The crazy fucking thing about Bryson is literally on if he hits the ball straight, he's never going to have to hit more than a 7-iron into any green.
Which is insane.
Par
According
five,
to
par
my
4.
calculations, I
Yeah.
hit it perfectly.
Yeah,
Literally, he
he's
could
basically
take
that.
he could
is that.
take
He would.
his 4 through 6 iron out of his bag if he
could.
hits the ball straight.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you
Straight
what
up.
I am hoping Bryson does. I hope he hits it 445 off the first tee. Because I want to see Nick Faldo
know-
just
Just smash
streaking
it. Yeah.
the course.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Bryson drive at 340 all day into the shit.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
Just
thing.
fucking
shank. That's all he did in Wingfoot was drive at 340 into the shit, and he had the biggest forearms in the world, and he can get it out.
Yeah,
that
but
no one
Augusta's
else can.
got fucking trees. It's got. I mean, if you hit it in the rough, you're still fine, pretty
Unless
much.
your Bubba
But there's
hits
a.
it out.
But the thing about
Bubba Cat.
Augusta is if you're not hitting your approach shots to the right part of the green, you are fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If we're gonna get into just a guy, I
Who's
have
your
just a
guy?
guy, but my just a guy is a little less. So I think I'm
I
gonna
already
move.
know who you're going to.
I'm gonna put my just a guy to my long shot, and I'm gonna move my guy who I thought was a favorite into my just a guy since they're going a little like that. X-Man, baby. Xander Schauffele.
That's great. That's good. That's good.
Xander Schauffele's been playing really good. Everyone, all the golf guys are gonna tell you, oh, he's been playing good. He's due. He's due. He's due, and he's fucking due.
They're always
He is
due.
due.
He is.
I know everyone's due in golf, but gosh, I love the way this guy plays. I love his demeanor. I love the way he is so whenever he's in the Open, because in the majors, he's finished like top 6 or 7 in like 3 or 4 majors now.
Yeah.
He's very, very poised. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Even in his first one, he was very poised. I like Xander Schauffele, so I guess he'll be my just a guy. He was my outside favorite, but I'm gonna slide him in my just a guy. So you have a long shot or a little someone. Maybe someone's got their pillow out and sleeping on, or maybe no, don't do it. You're doing it.
Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, okay, I love that.
I love Tommy Fleetwood, and he has been absolutely silent for the last however long, and I think he's just going to come out. I think he's going to be, middle of the pack Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday he's going to go low, and then Sunday he'll be in the hunt, but I don't think he's going to be fucking top. He's going to be in top 5, but he's going to make a late push on Sunday. Okay.
So you don't not necessarily a winner, but he's going to fucking do
He's
really
going to be
good.
there, yeah. I think he's going to be there.
Tommy Fleetwood's good. I like him. I like Fleetwood.
All right.
Sleeper. Someone got the blanket. They got the blanket on him, this guy.
This guy has not played well at all in 2020.
Okay.
I'm kind of torn here, but you got to go with the reigning champ.
No, you're not doing it.
Absolutely.
Is he going to skip the 12th hole?
I love it.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger Woods as a sleeper? Come on now.
It's not a sleeper, but he's not played well all year.
No, not even close to good.
He's been playing like dog shit. What a better time to come out and fucking win a Masters.
I thought you were saying Jordan Spieth. That's why I said forget the 12th hole.
Forget the fucking par 3. You're just going to chunk 2 in the water.
He said reigning champion.
It's Jordan Spieth's reigning champion.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Well, not a reigning. Okay, well, not. But he
the
is
reigning
a champion.
champion is Tiger Woods.
From a year and a half ago.
I thought. Okay, well, I just assumed reigning champion as in someone who's won it in the past.
Previous champion. Yeah.
Okay, sleeper. You guys are fucking stupid. Picking Tiger Woods as a sleeper.
Well, tell me he's gonna play.
He's definitely
what
a sleeper,
is he a favorite?
No,
yes,
he's not. He's not a
won
favorite.
He's not a favorite.
He's not
but he's played like
look at the betting. He's not even close to a favorite in the betting.
Well, let me
Okay,
get
he
into
won it last year, but yeah.
You would have rather
into
golf.
my sleeper.
Actually, not even golf. Every fucking sport you play is what have you done for me lately? Every sport, NBA, MLB, everybody who's on the hot streak.
Okay.
So I haven't heard Tiger Woods' name since he won last year.
Yeah,
a lot.
Have you?
People are
because I haven't.
He was a good captain.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
My sleeper. I have 2 sleepers, so I'll give you one.
Oh, if we have
The
two
true
sleepers,
sleepers,
then I would love to
because
give
it's
Oh
not-
my gosh.
my other
Okay.
guy.
I fucking hate this podcast. So my sleeper, my main sleeper, going outside the USA, going outside the USA,
I already know who.
going over to Africa,
Yep.
and I'm going to South Africa. Louis Oosthuizen, best swing on the tour. Dude is so pure. I love this guy.
So easy.
You would
He's
just
Love
so
this guy.
Easy.
He won at St. Andrews. Okay,
Oh,
he
yeah,
has one
that's-
under his belt. I love Louis.
Fucking-
Louis is my sleeper. I think he's a vet. He's seasoned. He's poised. He hits it straight.
He's been there.
Been there.
a
He
lot.
hasn't won in Augusta, but
He's been there every year.
he's one of those guys that you expect a top 20 out of him every time. Almost.
Especially at the Masters, bro. He's always knocking on the door at the
And
Masters.
his game is good. He hits it straight. He has good approaches. I'm not really sure about his putting, but I know he fucking pures the ball. And so he's my main sleeper.
Okay.
And let me throw this name out. I said this last time, but I love this guy. Joaquin Neiman.
He's not playing. He tested
Is he
positive for
really?
COVID.
Okay, let me give you my other sleeper.
Yeah.
Cameron
See
Champ.
ya.
He's got a third sleeper.
No.
Cameron Champ.
Get
Cameron
the
Champ.
Fuck out
Sacramento
All
kid.
right.
No.
I've got 2 guys.
Oh, now we got more? Let's just say the whole
Just 2
field.
guys.
Let's
two
just go
guys.
through the whole field. Fuck
Listen,
it. Scotty Scheffler.
nobody's talked about
Ernie Els.
Tony Finau.
Ugh.
Oh.
No,
and
I don't
nobody
wanna
has
talk
talked
about-
about the guy who came in second place, Francesco Molinari.
Hey, okay, I'm voting for this guy, Molinari.
Because
If
he
he
I
didn't-
want him
if
to
he
win.
didn't shit down his leg last year, I think he wins.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Didn't you,
actually, I mean, it was fun to watch Tiger win.
I was gonna
because I
say.
actually watched that live, and I don't fucking watch golf. I don't. But I watched that Molinari guy just break down, and man, if anybody needs
What
a
real
comeback
piece of
win,
shit.
Well,
oh,
Dylan,
he
weren't you-
needs it. He needs it. I like him. I like his name. I like the way he played.
I was just gonna say, weren't you telling us a few weeks ago when we were talking about the Open that you know Molinari through that one tournament he won because he beat Tiger at Carnoustie in
Yeah.
2017
Yeah.
or 2018.
Yeah, so I've
He
caught him
beat-
a few
yeah.
times because when I was working at the golf course, I actually watched golf, and yeah, I like that guy.
He does have a cool name.
He's got a cool name,
Francesco.
and hey, if you play good while I happen to be watching golf, I'm
Yes.
probably gonna like you.
I love it.
And that's what he's done. And so Molinari, I hope he wins.
Here's one. Who's your feel good winner?
Feel good. What does that mean?
Like who deserves to win?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Casey.
Fuck Paul Casey.
Paul fucking Casey. Paul Casey. This man has been on the tour for 30 years.
Never heard his name.
Dude has like 20 top 10 finishes in majors. Get this man a freaking major.
All right.
Maybe not this one. Maybe push it back to Royal Liverpool next year.
No, you know who deserves to win it? Phil.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Mickelson?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I was
Okay.
gonna say.
No.
I'd be real happy.
Yes.
I'm retracting.
Lefty.
I'm retracting my answer.
I'd love to see that.
You're asking me next year the British Open. I'm saying Paul Casey. This year, no, I'm
Listen,
changing. I'm
listen.
changing.
We're talking Masters.
I'm changing. Okay, I just said I'm changing. Oklahoma
He still
State,
wanted to shout out. Oh.
Oklahoma State,
baby.
the stash,
Oh, I already know.
the
baby.
stash.
You're not wrong.
Ricky Fowler deserves this so much.
I love that.
Ricky Fowler is. Oh, I would cry if Ricky Fowler won.
I would be very happy.
I would
be
love it.
so stoked.
So
I would be so stoked.
I'll push my Paul Casey to when we talk about the Open
Okay.
next year. That's 2021, right?
Yeah. they
I'll
moved
push
it.
Paul Casey to there. You can win that one. You're English. You deserve that one. Let Ricky Fowler get this one. Ricky
Okay.
Fowler.
Just
like
hand
that.
it to him.
I like that.
They should just hand him a green jacket.
Just give him a green.
Listen.
Dude, we kind of like you. Throw it on.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
It would be great for
So-
golf though, because he's a flashy guy. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
know-
exactly.
And he's a good dude.
For someone who doesn't watch golf, I know that name.
Yep,
That's why,
yep. The Rocket Mortgage.
So if he
commercials.
won,
Yeah.
Yes.
that would get people watching golf.
it would.
Well, dude, and that's the thing. Like when Patrick Reed won it, horrible champion. No one gave a
Yep.
fuck.
Nobody gave a
Sergio
shit.
Garcia, no one gives a
No
fuck.
one gives a fuck.
Tiger Woods, golf exploded.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yep. Oh,
exploded.
yeah.
I mean, Tiger Woods, if he could win anything, that blows golf up. But Ricky Fowler or Phil,
Oh.
either of them, dude. That
I wonder
would,
what the
it
TV
just makes
the
you
TV
feel
deals
this
on
is-
golf are, because it's like
So CBS.
I'm
has it on
sure-
lock.
I'm sure they make a lot of money regardless of who wins. But you know those years where like last year when Tiger won, I'm sure the TV
Oh my
ratings
God,
just
went through the
Oh,
roof.
it's insane.
Spiked.
When he was in contention on Sunday.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
know a lot of people were watching.
And so, like, how did the players get compensated for the TV deals? Because it's not like a,
I don't think so.
I don't-
not really, right?
No,
you
I
just
don't
win the
think so.
tournament.
It's
Yeah.
that's
Well, I
the
mean,
cool
the
thing
purse
about
is huge.
It's cool. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, you make a lot of money if you win or if you're really up there.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you don't really succeed off of how the sport is doing
No.
necessarily.
No.
Where basketball, it's like, oh, we had really good ratings in the finals last year, so there's going to be a new salary cap,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everybody's going to get $30 more million than they thought.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing where I don't get where the money comes from in golf, but I think that's where the money comes from in golf is the deals. So like,
It
Oh,
has to
yeah.
be.
the winner of the Masters is going to win like almost $2 million, if not over $2 million. The winner of every single tournament wins over $1 million every single week.
At least.
And think that's what 52 weeks in a year. That's
Yeah.
$52
Yeah.
million dollars that they're paying out, which I'm sure they make. That's probably about what they make.
It's kind of
in
genius for
ratings.
both sides because it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, if you play well, you get what you deserve. But then if you don't play well,
But
somebody else gets paid out,
And think about this though:
and everybody gets what they deserve.
if you
kind
make
of
the
thing.
cut, you make money. Period.
Period.
Yeah,
So,
and
like-
you make the cut, you make that minimum, right?
Yeah, so-
like
Yeah.
I at least got
The-
200K.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
50, 75K,
So the winner
whatever
wins.
it is.
The winner wins 1.6. The next guy in second place wins 800,000,
850, yeah.
and then the next guy wins 700,000. So there's probably, I think, like 5 or 6 million in each purse. But like the winner obviously gets the biggest
That
cut.
would be fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about that: $5 million every fucking week that
Oh my
you're
God.
giving out. Not giving out, but
But yeah,
giving-
you are.
giving
You're
out,
you're
yeah.
giving it out. But I'm sure with TV deals and sponsorships
And that's the
all
genius.
that.
That's the genius thing about golf is you're not going to be signed to a team and held like you're kept in the league regardless of how bad you are. You get a tour card. If you don't fucking perform, you're not
you're
going to get
gone.
another tour card.
Yep.
And if you get in and get that opportunity and win a couple tournaments, then you get exempt into shit. So like if you win the
Yep.
Masters, you can
You-
play every single fucking year until you die.
Exactly.
No, regardless of how good or bad you are.
Yeah, that is kind of cool because it's like you've earned the right.
Exactly. And there's shit like that, and then like say you win like a normal event on tour, that'll probably exempt you for the next 3 or 4. And then if you make a cut, then that gets you like it's just levels to this shit. And if you don't perform, you're not going to stay on tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's
but
really
a lot of
cool.
people get guaranteed for like 5-year exemption status or 10-year
Yeah,
or
yeah.
15-year or whatever it is. Which I don't. Do you get paid for that?
I don't think you get paid to be an exempt. I think
don't
it's
think
just
so.
like a rite of passage.
It just gives
Yeah.
you the opportunity
Yeah.
to make more.
But that's what I love about golf, because it's like we're not
Quite
going to make any
crazy.
deals and pay you guys. Like if you're going to play good, you're going to win money.
Exactly.
Yep.
And if you're
And
not,
that's-
bye.
And that's the thing about individual sports with tennis too, is that when these players are huge, like Sports Illustrated and all, and like they reap all the benefits to
Yes.
being huge. Like if LeBron, well, this is a terrible example because it's LeBron, but like someone goes off, Jimmy Butler goes off for the Heat, all that buzz and stuff is like, oh, the team, the Heat, the buzz, like it goes to Jimmy Butler. But no, if Brooks Koepka goes out and wins a Masters, he's on the cover of Sports Center.
Yep.
Or on the Sports Illustrated, they're saying he is the guy, and it's him. In tennis, when Djokovic and Federer win, it's him.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with these
And there's no
individual
debate
sports.
of whether he
There's no
got
debate.
carried there
Yes.
or whether he had this piece or that
So
piece.
The
And
thing with
like-
individual sports with that too is like you carry the brunt of the blame, yes, but when you succeed, it's you. It's
10 times
only
better,
you.
yeah.
Like Serena Williams is the most
Yes,
iconic woman athlete of all time. It's because she's in an individual sport and she's dominated it.
Dominated.
Literally dominated it.
It's not like
Same with like Federer and fucking
Federer, Nadal, and
I'm fed.
and it is one woman sport that people actually do care about.
yeah.
And I think it's and the reason being is because it's actually still impressive to watch. Like honestly,
I
I
love
watch
tennis.
women's tennis versus men's tennis. It doesn't feel that different.
Yeah.
Where you watch WNBA and you watch NBA, and
Yeah.
it feels a lot different.
Oh, 100%.
because Serena is out here fucking killing the ball at these people. It's like, how are you
Yeah,
supposed to
she's
return that?
she's still serving it like 100 miles
I
an
couldn't
hour
tell you
or
the
whatever
last-
it is.
Couldn't tell you the last time she's won a tournament though.
Yeah.
It
no,
doesn't
she's
matter
fallen
though.
off.
Like she'll be on the cover of every Gatorade commercial for the rest of her life, even if
Yeah.
she
Oh,
never
oh,
wins
yeah,
a
yeah,
tournament
yeah.
or a Grand Slam or whatever it is ever again, because it's that individual sport factor where her name and her face is iconic no matter what she does now. And granted, you have to literally dominate to become one of those. Like to become a Roger Federer or you're set aside to where no matter what you do, it's like, all right, we still love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an individual sport, so you really kind of do deserve it, because to dominate in that kind of setting is insane. The amount of pressure, the amount of it's not like you can have an 0-for-4 night and your pitcher throws a shutout and you still win the series. It's not like that. It's called you need to be perfect all the time.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Golf is really cool because of that.
Okay.
It's just because like
It's the craziest. It's the easiest sport to go pro, I'd say, and it's the easiest to not be pro in after you get there.
It's
yeah,
the
because
hardest to win.
easiest to just drop right
Yeah.
out,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
quicker than like a baseball.
Because golf's streakier
It's-
than any sport. You could play the best of your fucking life for 2 months and then
It's
play
so
the
hard to
worst you've ever
maintain
fucking
your
played for
dominance,
2
yeah.
months. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's so impressive when like DJ and Rory and all these guys like hold their number one world ranking position, because it's like they're still going to these tournaments and placing in the top 10, the top 20, the top 5.
Every
Do you
single
think it's like
weekend.
do you think it's like a course to course thing, or do you think it's just
lot-
strictly just talent or
A lot-
or like ability?
A lot of it does have to do with course, but like when you get to the point of where they can literally go up to a ball and hit it exactly how they want to hit it 98% of the time, it's a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, there's definitely certain courses that fit certain people better,
But you know what you're doing.
exactly. And if you're hot, like almost anybody can go up there and go, okay, I'm going to hit one right down the middle, and then I'm going to go hit this one at the middle of the green, and
Fair
then I'm going
enough,
to two
yeah.
putt for par,
Yeah.
and then on the par fives, I'm going to try and go for it. Like if guys really were to play basic and smart, every single one of them could probably go out and shoot 2 under on every round. But you're not trying to shoot 2 under when you can shoot 2 under on cruise control.
Yeah,
You're trying to go
just
out there and
lose.
shoot
You're trying
7
to
under.
score,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you're feeling it, you can just start throwing fucking darts all day, and it's just like,
Going at it.
yeah, because when you feel your golf swing, I mean, we all play golf except for Munch a little bit, but if you're feeling your swing that day, or if you just literally hit one shot and you just kind of envision that, you can literally repeat that, and then you
Oh
just
yeah.
once you get into that groove, it's just fucking okay. I
Yeah.
can swing as hard as I want. I can do this. I can do that, and it's just gonna do what I want it to do.
Yes.
And I mean, granted, we probably don't all have a lot of those days, because
Oh
I
god, no.
definitely
Oh
don't.
god, no.
But when you do have one of those days, it's like, fuck, this is what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
Holy shit! And then you
When-
go out the next day and shoot 10 worse than that, and you're like, fuck, that's golf.
What an easy game, huh?
Yeah,
Simple
exactly.
game.
Well, one thing I have on mind from last stream, and I just need to touch on it because we did our midseason awards, and I
Oh,
predicted
yes.
that that Bruce Arians would be the coach of the year.
Oh no.
Wow.
Well, that just got fucking shattered. All right,
Wow.
38
he's
to
clearly
30.
not the coach of the
Year.
year.
It was close. Thanks for coming.
My goodness. We came out there. Dude, they kicked a field goal at the end of the game, and they were playing Tom Brady late in the fourth quarter just so they wouldn't get shut out.
That's terrible.
Literally, like, 43-year-old Tom Brady was out there just to prove, hey, guys, we can't get shut out. Put your quarterback away, first of all. Second of all, get a better game plan to where you're not down 35-0 or whatever the hell it was.
No kidding.
It was, what, 38-3 at the end?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Damn.
Just
So
terrible.
That was a great.
We got to be competitive against our division rival. I mean, coming
got
from a
swept this
Bucks
year.
perspective. Yeah, like you're swept. You didn't. Basically, you lost your division.
Yeah.
Already. You lost your division, so now you're gonna have to be a wild card. You got to win 4 games
You don't deserve
to win the bowl. Oh man.
You don't deserve to win your
That
division.
was a must win, and especially after you've been rolling, you kind of proved the fourth down Brady haters wrong,
Yeah.
and then you just come out flat. If you lose that game competitively and you're swept by Breeze and all them, whatever, that's fine.
Breeze the
But
goat.
I mean, going into the second half of the season, you got to be feeling pretty tough. You got to be feeling like, oh man, this is gonna be a grind.
Yeah.
And so far, when we're up against the competition that we really need to beat, we're showing ourselves that we're not who we really should be. So, anyways, Bruce Arians, fuck you, man. I wanted to give you the friggin' coach of the year, but hey, bro, you would just want to shit on Tom Brady after you lose. Like, oh, clean my hands of this. Oh, it's not on me. Tom Brady just had a terrible game. Well, your defense gave up 38 points.
Well, I think that's a good spot to end. Yelling at Bruce Arians. I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, he deserves it. Come on, guy.
My Brian Flores pick is looking pretty good still. But,
Oh, it's looking good.
I think that's it for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Hour and a half in. We're all hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for tuning into the chat. Thanks
Big
for
thank you
tuning
to
in.
Dawson for coming
Yeah,
over.
Dawson,
yeah.
welcome,
It was a great time.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for coming.
I wasn't even
great
gonna
time.
thank him. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, we'll be live. Let's-
Subscribe on.
Yeah, subscribe
read
on
it out for him.
YouTube.
Read it out for him.
Subscribe on YouTube, Unscripted Podcast. Find us. We got a little helmet logo. If you want to subscribe on Twitch, that would be great because that's. I mean,
Yes.
if we could grow our presence on any social media platform, that would be awesome. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. I think $6 to subscribe on Twitch, but any of the money that we do make on this will probably go straight back into this.
That's exactly right. Twitter at Dylan Munch. Twitter for Zach.
At
Zach
Zach
J-Lo.
J-Lo. Yeah.
And then Miles Coffee 9.
Yeah, we keep you updated with the tweets. Even if I don't tweet out that the show's coming out, I'd be retweeting them. So follow one of us at least, and yeah, you'll know. And yeah, it's been a great time.
Yeah. A good internet stream too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no
beautiful.
lag. Let's go.
Somehow, at the end of the stream, we jump up to the best internet we've had the entire fucking
Love
stream.
it.
So
Thank you
Well,
guys.
hopefully we'll have that ironed out next week too, even though I think we were fine this week. So, all right.
Right on, right on.
Have a good one, guys.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.